The number one rushing team in the ACC puts a four-game winning streak on the line on Friday night as Boston College travels to Syracuse. But before we get to that game, guys, I do want to remind you that it is Customer Appreciation Week over with Wager Talk, and you can use that to get the benefits on Gold Sheet too. If you guys head over to Gold Sheet from Wednesday to Sunday, the football and basketball access will be available for free. Just use username and password WT free to check that out this weekend. And make sure you head over to Wager Talk as well. $469 currently to close out the rest of the year with your favorite capper. That's under $59 per week to get all plays from all the major sports on your favorite handicapper for the rest of the calendar year. So make sure you guys go check that out and take advantage of it while you can. But Friday night, like I said, ACC matchup, and it's a big one. Syracuse has started their conference play well below what they anticipated at this point. They started the year 4-0, but since starting conference play, 0-4, putting up just 8.5 points per game against conference opponents and allowing nearly 38 points per game. They're losing by over 4 touchdowns per game, and their offense has only scored 2 touchdowns in the month of October. So we'll see how that carries over to their first November game of the season on Friday. But Boston College has been on the other end of that. They've won 4 straight now for just the second time since 2013. They're 5-3 on the year, including 2-2 in ACC play. But even their losses there were impressive. They put up the second most yards that both Florida State and Louisville have allowed this season, putting up 457 yards against Florida State and over 425 yards against Louisville, despite losing those 2 games. This Boston College team comes in with the number 1 rush attack in the conference. They have 2 of the top 4 rushers in the conference individually, with Castellanos, the quarterback, putting up over 84 yards per game on the ground. That's 3rd in the conference. And right behind him is running back, is 4th, putting up nearly 71 yards per game. But all in all, the number 1 rushing attack in the ACC takes on a Syracuse team that's allowed well over 200 rushing yards per game against conference opponents. We know the Syracuse team has struggled, but you look at some of the trends over the recent years and it only seemingly gets worse for them. They're 0-7 against the spread in the last 2 years, coming off a conference loss, 0-8 against the spread, coming off a loss in general, but they're also 0-7 against the spread in the last 3 years after losing a game by 17 points or more. Boston College comes in as a dog, and the way they've been playing, I do think they ride the momentum streak here. We'll see what happens with this line. Currently, Boston College sitting as a 3-point underdog, but I have to be siding with Boston College on this one, especially with Syracuse's rush defense thus far against the conference. But guys, make sure you check out the other videos that we got on the screen and like and subscribe to the channel so you can get instant updates on everything else that we got coming for you. Enjoy, guys.